Hi everyone. We're going to do another example involving trying to solve a right triangle. So find all sides and angles, and we're going to state the values of all of the trig functions. Okay, so first for the trig functions, I'm supposed to use angle 60 and find sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant, cotangent. Okay, so we're only given one side. So if we want to actually find this, we need to work on getting the other sides. And to do that, I actually need to recognize that these are somewhat silly questions. They're not really dependent on this triangle at all. We could go back to our unit circle even if we wanted, or our special triangle that says if you've got a 60-degree angle, then you have that whole 1, 2 square root of 3 triangle. And again, if you want to think about the smaller one on the unit circle that we've been using, so where this is 1/2 root 3 over 2 and 1, that's fine. They give you the same results. I'm going to use the big one just so that we can practice a little bit of the triangle stuff. So sine of 60 is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which is root 3 over 2, which should look very familiar. Cosine of 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 1/2. And tangent of 60 is root 3 over 1, so just root 3. Secant will be the reciprocal of cosine, which is 2. Cosecant will be the reciprocal of sine, which is 2 over root 3. And cotangent will be the reciprocal of tangent, which is 1 over root 3. Okay, so even without solving for those missing sides, I can find the values of all the trig functions, but I do want to be able to find the values of those sides. So let's work on it. What we're actually going to do is take this known information that we just wrote down, sine, cosine, tangent would all be good, and say, all right, well, if I want to find the missing sides, I could say that in this triangle, I'm going to call this C and I'm going to call this A. Sine of 60 degrees is equal to 8 over C, opposite over hypotenuse. And then I can just use a little bit of extra knowledge. I already know that sine of 60 should end up being root 3 over 2. So this is just basically going to help me figure out how to scale up the triangle so that the side length over here can be 8 instead of being root 3. So it's 8 over C, which means C is equal to 16 over root 3. So what happened there was I multiplied both sides by C, and then to get rid of a root 3 over 2, you multiplied 2 over root 3. Okay, so side length C has to be 16 over root 3. And then side length A, let's see, what do we want to use? I'm going to use tangent. You could use cotangent, or I'm sorry, cosine at this point, because we do know hypotenuse, but it's messy. So I'm just going to go back and say cosine, oh, no, I just said I was going to use tangent. Tangent of 60 is equal to 8 over A, which means tangent of 60, root 3 is equal to 8 over A. And then if I multiply by A, I find that A is equal to 8 over root 3. And then the only other thing I have left to do in this one is the part 2, where I say, okay, what's the missing angle? And this one's actually really easy. I know that the two non-right angles have to add up to 90, and I already have 60 degrees, so that has to be 30 degrees. Missing angle is 30 degrees. All right, thanks for watching.